And in Rockdale County tonight, as the chemical plume remains, some new guidance for those who live in that area. And we continue to follow every angle of the aftermath of that biolab fire in Rockdale County. Good evening and thanks for being with us. I'm Jennifer Bellamy.
And I'm Jonathan Martin. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We have so many people with questions about what is going on. We know there have been some new developments today. That massive plume remains over the county. We're talking days after the fire. And right now, leaders say that this is shifting. A lot of people may have noticed in large part due to the weather that we have seen.
That's right. Our entire team has been working on gathering new information for you and bringing you as much information as we can. That's
right. We are following team coverage because we do have more with this ongoing emergency. We have a crew out there, including 11 Alive anchor Ron Jones in Rockdale County. So Ron, we'll start with you. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, guys. So right now, as the plume moves across the county, people are now still asking to shelter in place as we speak over this chlorine that is continuously seen over my shoulder and over this area. So this is especially for people with pre-existing respiratory conditions. So this is what we know so far. County health officials are now saying being outdoors during the day is safe for the most part for most people, but after the sun goes down, they want you to stay inside. The Environmental Protection Agency is continuing to monitor the air quality as we speak, and many of you are wondering if there is any impact to the water as well. Well, Rockdale Water Resources say that they are now doing quality checks of the water samples at least 3 times a day. So far, they say so far, water levels are safe. Now, 11 Alive's Molly Oak is live right now here in Rockdale County tonight, where some residents are still encouraged to shelter in place. Molly, what are they telling you tonight?
Yeah, Ron, you can see where that plume is coming from right behind me. Now, the county chairman says for residents with respiratory issues, it's probably best if you can stay inside, but he says you need to stay aware because things are always changing.
It's kind of scary looking, honestly. Smell like chlorine.
Yeah, it's very scary.
People concerned about the plume.
We are on top of the situation.
Tuesday, the chairman of Rockdale County, Oz Nesbitt, says he understands the concerns, adding while safety is their top priority, he's also worried about the fact that this isn't the first incident at the biolab facility.
Right now, our primary responsibility is to get this situation completely under control. So I just want to assure everybody that we are well aware that we've had this before. It's almost like Groundhog Day. We've seen this before and before and before, and it's concerning.
He says county leaders will have serious conversations with biolab in the future. But for now, the county says if people start to smell chlorine or if the plume is in their area, then they should shelter in place until it passes.
After sundown, this whole situation, primarily the climate, will shift and change, and things could be a little bit more severe during the after hours of the sundown.
The fire chief says crews spent most of yesterday clearing debris. Now they're working on offloading the product.
Essentially, it's pool shock. Trichloric acid is a product that's used to sanitize pools. It's water reactive, which is what's causing the plume, but it will be off-gassing for several days. But the more we can get it mitigated out of the hot zone into those rolling containers, the better it's going to be.
As of now, county officials say they don't have a timeline on when this will be over. Now, it is worth noting biolab officials were at the press conference this morning but didn't speak. Biolab did, however, send out a statement last night. So I want you to look at your screen. That statement saying in part that its top priority is the community safety, adding air emissions are being tested or actively monitored at the site and in the community. It also said it is supporting the efforts of local authorities. I do want to add we just got an update from Rockdale County. I'm actually going to read this off my phone because it's just coming into us that they are recommending Rockdale County shelters in place from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. starting tonight until Friday. Again, the county is encouraging Rockdale County to shelter in place from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. That goes from tonight all the way through Friday, guys.